What is up, guys? S1DD3RS12 here, and today we have more Minecraft. More Minecraft indeed. Now, on the last 4, possibly 5 episodes, I've been doing pretty much non-stop building. And I think building can get a bit boring sometimes, especially when it's me and I'm not very good at it. So, I think today I'm going to have a look at my character. I'm missing boots, and pretty much all my items are on the way out. I'm going to build myself some armour, and then I think... Oh, I need some iron. I'm going to build myself some armour, and then I think I'm going to head out and do a bit of mining. Mining tends to be quite an interesting thing to do. I'm just going to build one piece of each, as well as an extra bucket. Now, it's been a while since I went to do a bit of mining, and I normally go places quite close to home, and I think this time I might go further afield and possibly almost sort of set up a second base camp. I'll take my vest and leggings with me because they always come in handy. Now, in order to set up a second base camp, it'll probably be worthwhile taking a couple of materials with me. So I think wood, I've got my axes, wood, shovels, pickaxes. To be honest, I can leave I'll take a crafting table actually. It's good to have it on me. I want some coal to make some torches, and then I think we'll head out. Now, seeing as we've probably made little progress off camera, the words are there somewhere. We haven't made much progress off camera recently, so between last episode and this episode, I've had a bit of a play. Now, I think it was the end of last episode, I said, oh, those trees underneath the castle need to have a bit of work done to them, maybe try and get them grown up and looking a bit pretty. I've probably spent about half an hour off camera doing this, but as you can see with the grand reveal, I've made a bit of building progress here. So all this, which was originally just soil and sort of, there's a big tree here and this is sort of the boundary, I've expanded. Now in this expansion, I've made myself almost like a little garden, and I've also put in a pillar to look like at least that whole area is supported by something rather than floating in midair. I've lit up the area quite well, and I've got 3-4 planting boxes where I'm trying to grow trees. I'm not sure if there's too much shade here to grow them, so I might just keep an eye out and see if they grow or not. But as you can see here, we've also got our second entrance. So coming up into here, I haven't made any further progress up there, but it's just the extra way of getting in and out. Coming out and round, I was going to run out to a distance, so visually we can see what improvement we've made. And I think it looks quite good. So originally where that looked like it was pretty much a big block of sort of soil, it now looks like it's a bit of a structure. It's also got a bit of a garden, and it looks a lot prettier that now, I think. Sort of expanded a band of cobblestone around the middle just to bulk it out a bit so it doesn't look a bit too top heavy. Now the other thing I've done off camera is planted, hopefully I don't die, I've planted this tree. Now I've got an idea, and I'm not sure if it'll come to light or not, but the idea is not to fall down off the soil, but it's to build a tree house. So the base of this is in fact a block of 4, sort of like this. There you go. You got the block of 4 chunks of wood. Now, in order to extend this to the next level, I believe I'm going to put a row of soil, and then I've got the same types of wood here, which is dark oak sapling in this case, and I can do this. Now I think that should hopefully mean what we've got there would be doubled up there. So I think I might go 3, maybe 4 layers nice sort of thick trunks, and then do like a wood spiral staircase, and maybe have like cobblestone platforms as I go up, and have a bit of a tree house in the middle of my base. I'm trying to expand a bit more with my wood buildings rather than cobblestone because they look a bit better. And with that, I think we should run out to the opposite side of the map, saying that food situation's maybe looking a bit dire. 10 steaks might not sustain me long enough. I'll quickly run in and get a bit of meat, because uncooked or whatever I can find, and then we'll head out and we will pick a location to go down and do a bit of mining. A couple of other things I'm wanting to keep my eyes peeled for, such we want ender pills. Ender pills will come in helpful. I think I've probably got about 9 or 10 so far. There's a bit of meat here, is pork. There's not a massive amount of food there, is there? Am I cooking another batch down here? Please say I'm prepared. There we go, 39. 40, 49 meats. That will do us quite nicely. I've got our unbreaking diamond pickaxe on us. We've also brought the silk touch unbreaking and efficiency pickaxe, as well as a load of iron ones. So I'm going to use the iron ones for cleaning out the cobblestone, and then the diamond ones for picking up the resources that I think are of value, or at least worth doing a silk touch to do a fortune. So I thought the next 2 or 3 episodes are probably going to be going out, adventuring, finding ender pearls, a bit more action packed, doing a bit of mining, getting stuck on leaves, and maybe collecting the odd other bit of resource that can look quite good in future Minecraft buildings without falling down. So yes, hello Mr. Cowgirl. A bit of water. That's another thing I want to do. Probably a bit more of like water features. I know the fountain has came out quite well. It ties in the sort of the area quite nicely to its surroundings. It looks a bit softer and nicer on the eye, quite aesthetic. Maybe I could collect a few plants on my travels. I need to increase the number of flowers I've probably got populated around. I like the ones that are quite big and bushy as well, because they take up quite a wide area. So like little planting boxes that look quite good. Now, I just need to be wary that however far I go out, I would have to cart back whatever resources I find. I'm not too fussed about dirt and cobblestones or anything like that, like the building resources and stuff, because I've got quite a lot of them. I might collect a little bit of coal. I'm not sure how much. Now, biomes tend to dictate what resources we're going to find, and I think this could be quite a good place to go down. Now, I have got a nice diamond pickaxe here, and it should make quite light work of this. And I think if I make a little staircase so it's easy enough for me to get back out. I should have bought like a load of ladders. Ladders are always quite a good thing to have to hand. But yeah, I'm just going to go down like this. Hopefully I can come down on like a mine shaft or something. I can understand this is probably getting a bit dark for you, so I'll put some torches down. Because I've got 2 stacks of torches, so that's going to last me quite nicely. Bit of diorite. Yeah, so I want to sort of come down on a mine shaft or something like that. That would be quite a good thing to find. A lot of cave systems where it's quite easy to run around makes it a bit easier to find the old diamonds that we're quite interested in. I have got a fair stash of diamonds already, but more is always better. Now, I think in the next few episodes I might sort of try and spawn in like oh, I need to go and get another wither skull, a trip to the ender. That could be on the cards, definitely. Ender? The nether. Come on, I should know these sort of things. Yeah, so a trip to the nether could definitely be on the cards, and that's normally quite interesting as well, trying to get away from all the ghasts and the zombie pigmen. Hopefully I'm not going to die at some point. I haven't came across anything yet. I don't think I can hear any lava or water yet, but have I got my map on me actually? No, I haven't came prepared, so I don't even know what level I'm on. That's always a good thing to do. There we go, iron. Now, I have got a chunk of iron, but I do fancy quite a lot more of it because I need to build like hoppers and sort of dispensers and things like that, and I might look into automated chicken farming, looking at getting chickens and feathers and all that sort of stuff, and then try and make use of some of the villagers that we made a few episodes back as well. So little things like that I want to make a good bit of progress on. We've gone a fair distance down and try and use the correct implements where possible. I do really want to do in the future like a TNT mining episode. Obviously I need to get a load of TNT to make that even worthwhile, and it does take a while to do all that, so it might be a little bit off, but that'll be another fun and interesting one to do. I think I'm into sort of 50, 55, 56 episodes of Minecraft now. We've made a bit of progress. Some chunks of it were off camera, but a lot of it has been sort of documented on the YouTube channel. God, it's taken a fair bit to go down here. Remembering sort of the might have been the second or third episode, I was doing a bit of mining. And I think I spent like 2 or 3 episodes just like this, going down and down and down. It must have been very, very interesting watching. I think at that point there we hadn't had any coal or any iron, so little things sort of were quite exciting. I probably shouldn't be using the diamond pickaxe either in these cases to go down, especially when I've got quite a lot of the old iron ones lying around, and they're pretty quick, to be honest. So the efficiency is definitely one of the ones that you want. There we go, a bit more iron. So it's one of those Minecraft rules of every single iron pickaxe you use, you just have to make sure you pick up 3 iron with it. And I think the rule has been complied with here. There's a good chunk of iron. A nicely chunk of iron. I don't think I'm too fussed about redstone. Maybe lapis could be quite a good one to sort of get my hands on. Lapis, iron, coal. God, there's a fair chunk of cobblestone already. Obviously diamonds is what we want. We could probably do with a bit of gold actually, because like golden apples and like the super apples and things like that. Super apples, power apples. My brain's all over the spot at the moment. It's definitely not working. And what's really not working is this finding of a mine shaft or anything of value or fun, because we've gone down a fair distance. Fair distance, in fact. We might be going under the sea or something at this rate. Come on, mine shaft. Come to me. Oh, I hear stuff. We're here, we've arrived. Right. I tell you what, well, I think we're about 15 minutes into this episode. This is definitely a new area, fingers crossed. So I'll have a quick scout around. I'll put the torches at the floor. There's a bit of gold, a bit of iron, a creeper, always fun. Now I haven't got a sword, but an axe. I think my axe has got a good amount of damage to it. I'm going to try and kill as many creepers as I can for the gunpowder. And obviously I think I need to get a bit further down. This is where I could really have done with the old map to tell me what level I was at. I was trying to place a stake there as a torch. I'm not sure if that would have done much good. This is a dead end. It's probably a dead end, yeah. Oh, I should never really do this. You should always block off water first. I'm sure if you watch one of those noob versus pro videos for Minecraft, it's always the noob falls down the river and can't get back up again, and the pro blocks off the water. There we go. Make sure we get my gunpowder. Right, what's down here? A bit of iron, a bit of gold, probably a dead end. Dead end. Alright, I'm not entirely sure at this moment in time if we're low enough down, but what I will do is I'll call it there for this episode. Next one, we'll have a quick run around this cave. I might just have a quick jog up and down and see if I can cast my eyes over any diamonds. If not, I might have to get my mine shaft to go further underground. A bit of redstone here. That's quite a good pocket actually. All of the resources. Redstone, gold, iron. So I think with that, guys, I'll say thank you for watching today. We've sort of highlighted the progress we've made off camera, or at least for the garden underneath the castle. And join us again next time, where I will hopefully have found maybe a bit more of a major mine network than this one here. So thanks for watching and goodbye.